G'day guys, welcome to another triathlon vlog. Today I am in the middle of nowhere. I'm in Childers, that's in Queensland. It's a small little historic town, and I was lucky enough to find this showgrounds that has a track on it. It's very dull, but I don't know if you can see those red lines. So you might be asking why we're here at the track today. So we are doing 10 by 400s, the ultimate speed workout for endurance running, whether that's mid-distance, whether you're running track, whether you're doing triathlon or any kind of marathon running. This is ideal to pick up your cadence, pick up your speed for long distance. So for today, my goal is to hit 4 minutes to 4 minutes 15 per kilometer for the 400 efforts. And where I want to sit for these particular runs is in zone 4 and 5 on the chart of heart rate zones. So if you're not familiar with that, you have zone 1, which is easy, zone 2, steady, zone 3 is tempo, zone 4 is threshold, and zone 5 is VO2 max. So threshold on VO2 max is at race pace or above. The way I'm gonna be tracking today's run is on my Garmin watch. I have created my own workout. I did a video on creating Garmin workouts in the Connect app a couple weeks ago, so go back and check that out if you're interested. But I have the 400 efforts by 10 on my watch. I have a minute and a half rest in between each. But first things first, I'm gonna get a warm up in, get a couple laps on the track, a quick stretch, and then we'll get stuck into it. More to go. Oh, I'm laying in an air trap, but I don't even care. Oh. Now that I've caught my breath after slowly dying there at the end, remind me to never run with a GoPro again, doing a 400 and running single armed. That was horrific. But anyway, how did that go? So, I felt really good actually. I'd had a couple days off of running, which always helps before you get into a threshold or VO2 max run. That's why I always plan out my week. If you haven't seen my triathlon training program video, go back and have a look. What I do at the start of the week is a threshold VO2 max workout. Midweek, I do a tempo workout. And on the weekend, I do an endurance workout, which is in your first 2 heart rate zones, so easy to moderate. And what that allows me to do is set up for the next week, so I can come back at the start of the week and do a workout like this and get the most out of it. And what I'm slowly starting to see is when I go from this threshold workout to then a moderate workout or tempo workout, my speeds are increasing, and then also when I go to endurance, my speed is increasing. So make sure you're diversifying your program and stick to it. Make sure you stick to it. So talking about sticking to the program, I had my watch scheduled to run these at 4 minutes to 4 minutes 15 per kilometer pace. My first 2 were well under that, and I felt extremely good until the wind turned around, and then on the home stretch I was running into the wind. But needless to say, I felt really good, so I kept trying to run at that pace. It was only slightly below. Most of my speeds were around about that high 3-minute mark, so anywhere between 3:45 to 4 minutes, and I got all 10 of them in that range. So I'm super stoked with that. That gives me another threshold benchmark to work from. And then my next session, I can adjust those tempos and those speeds in regards to the last workout I did, because you never really want to take a step backwards. You want to progress up to a point, have a rest, taper off, and then progress again. So once again, that's all related into the training program video that I did earlier. So if you want to, go back and check that out. I just wanted to let you in on a few tips for this particular type of training program. So in these 400s, consistency is key. So like I mentioned with the times, I was running a little bit quicker, but I knew I could do that. I felt good, so I kept up at that pace. If I knew I couldn't do that, I should have tapered back. Along with consistency is make sure that your stride and your rhythm is consistent. Don't try and turn into a sprinter while doing these drills. You want to maintain the same form that you're doing typically on a long distance run. You just want your cadence to be quicker. So don't lengthen your stride, don't shorten your stride. Run within your normal rhythm and your normal gait, and just pick up the pace, because then that is going to transfer into your mid distance and then your longer distance. Another tip is to take short sips of water in between your reps if you feel like it, and make sure that you consistently move around on your rest. If you have a 1.5 minute rest like I did today, don't just stand still and just ponder and catch your breath. What I like to do is walk around, make sure I'm taking nice, slow, deep breaths, get that heart rate down, and then I'm ready to go for my next rep. You don't want to just stand still, stiffen up your joints, let that lactic acid just sit there. You want to flush that out, move around, nice deep breaths, and prepare yourself for your next one. Last tip is stay mentally strong. Do not give up on your workout. You know that you can get through this. The more often you push through a threshold workout like I did today, the more likely you are to succeed in the future. You keep building a habit in your workouts, and that's going to translate into your racing. So make sure that you're mentally strong, push through it no matter how you're feeling. If you are injured, however, definitely stop or take it easier, but make sure you push through it and get the most out of your workout.